Good morning, I'm Linus from Two Wheeled Adventures.
And I'm Asta, and we have just finished our almost 2-year-long adventure around the world on 2 BMW motorcycles. And today we have an opportunity to try and test the new
F850 GS
and the small one, G310R. So, let's go?
Yeah.
So I've spent the day testing the smallest motorcycle from the BMW motorrad family, the G310R. And what I must say, it's a very lovely, nice, small, nimble bike with an 11 liters tank, 313cc single-cylinder engine, chain gear, and a 17-inch wheels. What I like about this bike is the simplicity of it. It doesn't have any riding modes, any functions, any smart setups you have to go through before starting to ride it, any difficult decisions you have to make. You just have to take it and ride it. Even in the dash, here you have only one button which you can use to switch between the most important information, from the engine temperature to the odometer numbers. Well, maybe they could add the weather temperature, which I would like to have, but they have the date, so I know which date it is today. Other than that, it's really a simple bike. And it's also a safe bike to ride. The engine is powerful enough to bring you joy when you rev it between 5,000 and 8,000 RPM, but it's not sharp or strong enough to do anything crazy if an unexperienced rider would turn throttle without understanding what it's doing. And also it has ABS, it comes as a standard, and well, that protects you from stupid decisions when it comes to sudden braking. 11-liter fuel tank provides about 300 kilometers of riding, and I think that's true because a day's ride for me ended up being 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers on average, and I tried fast, slow, sharp, smooth, whatever I could. The sound of this little machine is actually quite pleasant when it comes to riding at higher speeds and at higher RPMs, which surprised me pleasantly because in the beginning, when you just started, it feels like it's a single-cylinder small bike, and when you rev it at first or second gear, you can hear it pretty obviously, but then when you turn the throttle, it gives you quite a nice sound. The rider's position on this bike for someone of my size, of about 170 centimeters height, is pretty comfortable. I didn't feel tired or uncomfortable after a whole day's ride. It only weighs 158 kilograms and the seat sits at 78 centimeters from the ground, so it's really a comfortable and a safe bike for a person of my size to ride. In my opinion, this bike is great for 3 types of riders, apart of course those who will use this bike as the main mean of transportation in India and countries like that. Firstly, it's great for beginners. Second, it's great for young riders or women riders who are not confident enough on big and powerful bikes. And finally, it's a great bike for city commuters because it's stylish, it's small, it's easy to ride, and it uses a fraction of a fuel which a car would use. Overall, I was pleasantly surprised by this little brother from the BMW motorrad family. It's a really small, lightweight, nimble, and nicely built motorcycle. Would I choose it for myself? Of course I would. It would be a great bike to commute in the city or go chasing wind somewhere around.